Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a...
I see.
Tainari.
And what exactly does my master...
You'll know once...
And, do you... If that's the...
Tainari!
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City, but all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a...
Very good.
That's right!
Sorry.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking?
Oh, also, when you...
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha, needless to say.
Great! Next up, Sumir. That's right! Tainari, we have something important.
Yes, she's doing much. She knew you too.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself, and, but I guess now I understand. There's no need to... We're probably still not... Thank you. Oh? What is... It's my recipe for PPA! I hope that whenever you eat them, well then.
Quake! Stabilize!
The wind knows me.
take orders from my employer. Keep some Sumeru robes.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah!
Because there's but no need. Perhaps after 6. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in... Here are your Akasha terminals. To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. May the mighty god bless. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want.
Exactly. That, and with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can... Okay, next, Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is Oh, smart idea! But what are you going to ask it? Huh. Uh-oh. You too? What? Well, seems no matter which way he's from Sumeru, and even has... Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great, you see,
What? Please, there's no...
Here,
Oh, let me... Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
we want to meet with...
You mean you want to... Sorry.
What?
Well, as I said, all I know is that...
Huh.
The Dendro Archon is...
Aw,
And besides, in this world, take me for example. Don't mention it. If you two ever... Hey, come on!
oh, so what do we do now? Huh? Like, oh, you're...
One with nature.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Catherine, we need you...
Understood.
We want to meet...
You two wish... I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information.
Aww.
Please do not work in Sumeru. The Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of...
Core of Third?
Supposedly, they are named as such. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though if you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome. I wish you two...
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor
Astra Abyss.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this. Ha! It's true that the Eremites...
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own... It isn't just us, though. If you ask...
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugudevada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugudevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her.
Really? Aw.
But who knows? We're all just guessing.
All right. Well,
No problem.
seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
From the sound of it, you two are out. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa, really? Then
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who panicked by what he heard. In despair, he thought,
Okay,
and then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have, along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you can..."
yeah, thanks for the story!
In a way.
Dunyarzad, since you...
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's...
Hey, wait! What? It looks like they're searching for someone. The state... What?
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl? Yes, that's her.
Yeah, she went...
Quick, after her!
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Just take my word for it.
There you are, Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been lost.
Oh, it's you two. Oh,
You can relax.
Really? Uh-oh. Looks...
Huh?
No, wait, okay.
All right.
The sight of
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard. My lady.
And if
It'd be easier.
Hey,
Stay out of. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers.
how much?
Wait,
How much more?
my lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just... Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother because she saved me. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you...
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't. But let me make something very clear. I'm all...
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like more. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that since this definitely won't be your last escapade. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady.
Okay, deal.
yay! Looks like...
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure, after...
Ha! Well
Well, if it isn't Did. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for...
You get used to it. How about...
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself?
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't... but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything.
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad.
Well,
Huh?
yes, it was when I was stuck inside my younger self. Then one night, at that moment...
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. Who are you? Really? Of course. Wow. Dunyarzad. What? Huh? Then...
After that, the voice, although my body was beyond my wind, once I finally made it through, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to... That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a...
What's...
It's Lesser Lord. It's actually an... I heard everyone... But because of that, the academia, maybe they see...
Aww.
It is. It's sure the...
Just remember that we're...
I know that people... But recently, I gave her my safe...
Hold on. My lady, does...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with...
Yes. I've agreed with Neil.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be...
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk...
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled. Sorry.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got...
You could say that.
Oh,
me...
So you're followers from another... That's wonderful. You two absolutely... By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Shoots is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Wow!
Not bad. The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the Academia.
Oh, probably.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. We can't let that happen, though. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much... The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's... Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the...
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about...
Okay, Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started as she danced upon the grass. Countless beautiful padisars began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers. Huh? Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just.
Nilu, you have. Yeah.
Thinking about the. If my state.
All of Lesser Lord.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Of course!
So, how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the
In that case,
Whoa! Did you know that the.
Huh. I don't know much. Oh, and the perfume. I mean.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Things are don't be fooled and add when it.
As a child, I even asked my grandma. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over.
Nilu, you're up. Wow.
Of course.
hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things but take you two, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that.
Yes, you should...
Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? anyways.
No, not particularly. Oh, it look.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been.
There's something really different about Cat.
Hey, traveler.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell you.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so...
Sounds like... Let's head over to the Citadel of Razor and wait for Dia.
Into the wind!
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the Master and Mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time.
You sure sound... Look!
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here?
I take it you... No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage... since you've...
Appreciate it.
Theft?
Just recently.
Let me fill you in. The Grand Sage took the whole matter.
You two have... The Academia's grip...
Apparently, if you're interested, maybe...
Are you serious, Chief? All the... Count me and take it from me. If you two really do... There are even some...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like... Well, traveler...
Thanks, Dia! Since we've got it...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both. Good. Then we'll see you both...
This is order.
nature.
Gather!
I'll protect us.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Solidify!
Verdict is...
We'll need more where that came from.
Stabilize!
Let's dance!
Fallen leaves! Adorn my night! I will have order! Retribution!
Better than nothing.
Order guide you!
I wasn't done.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Come.
You've... Believe me, I'm not...
Wow! Ooh. We know that whatever the Academia law... Paimon doesn't get it. Well,
Welcome. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure. You see over there? Those are students from the... They've been looking worried and... If you ask me.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremites, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshred and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them.
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with... They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the Academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ain al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to...
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool...
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know it...
questions related to antique appraisal, I can handle
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that—
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out—
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if—
So then, what happened
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because—
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God—
So, you mean the traitor was—
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the mercy. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of— Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more—
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to—
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't—
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get—
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat. If, on the other hand, We can't agree on any means of negotiation at all. Then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things also. A word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Mr. Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, plus, he seems to know. He went that way! After him!
How can there be Kai? Should I adjust this?
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your life.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about—
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna
We'll reconvene at— You were willing to part— Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites—
You know This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information,
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their— Over the past century, Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that— With our current arrangement, you're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people. Then let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help. I need you to find. Unlike the pet, she's guarded. I think she black. Become one of
Why do you want us to?
Until you complete this task. You two are out beyond the password, though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and I'll prepare some.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge that's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. However, some can not using element.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the Mora for don't be cheap. You'll need and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle the Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you okay, then we.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique pal.
Following the paper got us past the...
Roanoke.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Time to go.
Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh. Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, so that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. What kind of products do you seek? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Tevat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on... Hey, who would want to be an expert? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Tevat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa, that's a lot of... Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality. We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. You've got it! Excellent! Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon's how we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million more each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure...
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with all... Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
I'll protect us.
Into the wind!
Ha, you two made it. And
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
well, Wikelafun,
You're a pretty daring guy.
relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge cap?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he did when we heard the...
In that case, a short while...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny, as you know, several I agreed to, however, they adamant...
So you kept hounding?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that, so I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. To ensure the capsule's secure, unless I know who Dory is the most...
In other words, you wanted us to...
Yes, you can... The day after if I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Al-Haytham, before you go, we
Doing so...
I thought Sumeru would be different.
to go. Verdict is... The wind knows me.
Solidify!
All right. This...
Here. Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects we can conduct it while you fight. There may be
Wow! Haytham! Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from...
When you are unable... All right, let's begin.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
All right. The next, hold it in your hand. I'll help you
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Into the wind.
Stabilize! This is order! Burn!
Now, I'll start recording.
Haytham, how's it going?
Well, then...
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally...
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine...
Welcome back, my loyal you name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything.
Can you really get us?
Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh! I knew customers with pockets, but you know, that kind of information. After all, I had to work really hard.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info,
Because to me, anything of value. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar.
Ain El Ahmar?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info,
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all...
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out... Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. We got the info you wanted!
Really? Alright.
Dory even gave us...
Look at that. Alright, in which case...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoked. After we defeat them, we can finally...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. I'll see you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front.
Yep, let's go.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into—
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come!
That's close enough. Where do you think you're going?
One with nature.
wind and cloud! I'll be back. I'll be gather. Feeling lucky today. Into the wind. I will have order. Stabilize.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired! Arrest him!
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire... Moreover, since the Academia...
Everything about Lesser Lord...
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zeros Festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
The wind knows me.
You'll get frostbite.
One with nature. Clouds high, the birds call. Time for retribution!
Disgusting. It isn't time for a break yet. My work finished.
That seemed to Killjoy's only just begun.
Verdict is...
My duty.
Looks like I went too far.
Into the wind. Stabilize. As one with wind and cloud!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Solidify!
Picked the wrong test subject.
This is order. one with nature. Clouds high, the birds call. Verdict is...
Thank you for...
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. Indeed.
There's no need to be...
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which...
Of course we went!
I see. If there is another...
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both...
Dia! You were...
It's called covert protection.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing...
Even when you put it that way, it's...
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh, I've already prepared...
Whoa, you...
Here we are.
It looks really nice.
Not at all.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon could...
Oh, if you don't mind, how about all of my friends will be working the festival?
Yeah, it'll be pretty...
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited for...
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival. Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna... Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad.
Traveler,
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Well, many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
Paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian. So, what's the Haftmewa feast?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with, generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses.
So, the Sub-Zero...
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just used the...
Wait! But if that... Then wouldn't the pie... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to... Thanks! Alright.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought this...
So, how does it...
It's quite simple.
Sure sounds
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanal...
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure... Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to...
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any help.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children... In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The hallowed night of...
Attend! All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty.
Yes,
just...
Ferris, the...
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's spot.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one... Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail...
Huh?
Onikabuta.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately horror fruit.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone...
Really?
It's night of...
They all basically sound...
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady?
I know, right? Hey.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main!
Don't speak so disrespect.
Don't worry about it, my...
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them! You're right. Alright, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find...
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure you're...
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah! Don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather,
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this?
Please.
Come on, it's nothing.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like...
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my... You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition.
Truly.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to compare to the... I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, since I was a child, all I could do was... I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy this way. When my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I...
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also...
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kuth, thanks. Oh, right. Isn't it almost...
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros? Nilou will and with that...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at me!
I think I just saw the Academia's grand...
But the dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the
Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting if you continue... The Grand Sage...
How... The Academia was... This is a hard...
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to...
No!
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the...
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go some... Or...
Nilou.
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros Festival at this point. I don't want to get...
If you say...
Then yes. Okay? It's a promise.
I can't believe this is how things turn...
It really is okay.
A lot. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised... Yeah.
All connections of the project...
We're gonna be late! It's all because... We should go meet... Dunyarzad. Sorry.
Not at all.
You seem kind.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with this.
Sure. Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from.
You are quite well.
Actually,
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods.
Appear to be in the.
Really?
The moon signifies. It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition.
Understood. I'll keep.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that.
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, then.
Oh, do you want?
Let's. Ooh.
And there's also.
Hmm.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered. Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon, bet you have. Huh? How's that possible? It's obvious. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of, oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to... Got it. You don't look...
Charcoal baked Angelina cake. Isn't it that burned? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. That thing? Isn't this going a bit... How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted off. Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression... how about... Hey! Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet—
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now. But thankfully, Dia came.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness!
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but.
Whew. That's a big relief.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinyarzad, have you ever—
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling—
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
Have a wonderful day.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will
Understood. I will inform him when I—
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. It's okay. But you've been real— It truly is true, but— The next fest— Wait. No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! Ah! So, in the end, you still— Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why— Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway.
Not at all.
Huh?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? It's not that simple. Each box contains a And there's also lizard... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck! Paimon's not really...
Wait.
What? He was...
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. Mind reading? X-ray...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking... Traveler? happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzad's? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know. A knowledge capsule? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well... What the... This is our... Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't... What the heck? Your memories... what about everyone else? Why are you only helping the 2 of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and... I can't... That should be it. The flow of time...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's... A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints. Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find... Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyars, and to do that, we need... Nahida rejected the idea Paimon's memory is saved...
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee... Huh? What brought this about? What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Didn't you know that no one dreams?
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? True. Anyway, if this all really...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You're
really excited about... So, you're...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for... What you just said... Are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears...
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but... She always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of at this time... Barbara, go!
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You
want to travel?
How did you know what I was going...
We need to say something.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she... People in Sumeru don't dream. The moon, illusions. My mind feels exhausted. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional...
Tell her smart traveler?
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Junior's.
All right, so this is...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, her parents said...
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy? I thought I told you. We just wanted her...
The real
Huh? I told you that you two are special.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How...
Her condition's really bad, and she's...
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings.
Do you believe us now? So, you
Yeah, they've always been against us.
You have... Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! The Akasha... A gnosis...
So...
She said...
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge in... Oh, yeah. That sounds about right.
My mind feels What's happening right now seems... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru... That doesn't sound right.
You mean when the desert compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows?
What's the point of...
Just think about this hive mind.
Excellent. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this...
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep Traveler!
I heard it too. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our property.